go. Hello, everyone. This is Nate from SC Hip Hop 100. I am talking to Jahbless KSA.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's
that's
up,
what's
man?
up. Yeah, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
So, tell everybody where you at and who you are.
Okay then. My name is Jahbless KSA. Jahbless KSA is the stage name, but my real name is Kojusiam Amwako, and also I'm a Ghanaian artist based in Italy. I based in Italy, so
Okay.
I'm from Ghana, based in Italy, with my family, my wife and kids, living here in Italy. So, and also I'm a musician. I'm a musician. Aside as a producer, also I do produce some of the records, some of my tracks,
Uh-huh.
and I do the production, and I let others do the mixing for me because I'm
Okay.
not good in mixing. So,
Okay.
as for me, and also I'm doing a factory job, which is an 8-hour job over here. So that's Jahbless KSA for you. I'm from Ghana, based in Italy. Uh, Living my dream, doing music, because music has been it's been a long time. When I started music, I started way back from Ghana to Italy. I've been in the game for almost not to say like 20 years, but
Oh, wow.
I'm still hoping for the shine or for the light to bright, so that people can see me well. Maybe my works can be heard. You know what I'm trying to tell the people, or maybe what I'm trying to promote. People will understand the story I'm trying to tell, so that my name also can be heard globally.
Uh-huh. I mean, your music is awesome because I found your music on the internet and it was like, wow, So, as an independent artist out there in Italy, uh, how is it? Do you perform out there to shows, bars, and stuff like that, coffee houses?
Oh yes, first I was doing some little bit of shows.
Mm-hmm.
We have some Ghanaians who used to organize shows. Like they used to organize shows, bring some of the artists who are in Ghana who are famous.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you become the you prepare the way. They use you to prepare the way
Right.
for the big artists to come. Like you just do your thing
Mm-hmm.
to see how the crowd will move. When you energize the crowd, then the big artists will come and perform. That was what I was been doing here in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going. I used to go back and forth. Sometimes I go to Africa, to my motherland, Ghana, for some holidays. So I remember that was 2008. I was going
Mm-hmm.
to Ghana. Then I met a guy who was a Rastafarian who was from UK, also going to Ghana. So we
Mm-hmm.
both met at, I think that was Belgium, yeah, Brussels. We met at Belgium. And me, when I see somebody, I just like to ask the person, like, he was wearing something. I said, "Oh, are you a musician?" The person said, "Yes." I said, "Oh, I'm a musician." And he said, "Where can I get your music?" First, I was not used to putting my tracks on YouTube, on Spotify, and the others. I just do it, share with friends, because that
Mm-hmm.
time even WhatsApp was not popular. It was like High Five and the other stuff. So he told me that there are some site I can put my music there, then it can go around the world. So he told me about Sounddrop. Then
Uh-huh.
later I started doing a lot of research on YouTube to find out what is Sounddrop. Then I got to know about DistroKid. Then I started doing my thing and putting it there, because with no management,
Mm-hmm.
as an independent artist, everything is being on you. You have to do the thing. You have to invest in money because you don't have anybody who is investing in you. So you have to
Right.
do everything by yourself. So I started, and things are changing. I will say things are. I've learned a lot, and things are changing. Things are changing. I really appreciate. I really appreciate so far. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I just backslide a little bit, because the message I'm trying to promote, if you say it directly, sometimes it becomes a little bit difficult for you to share that message broadly. So you have to sometimes join what is going on. You
Mm-hmm.
have to follow the trend that is going,
Right,
then
right.
to get, because if you try to put in your positive energy, preach on positivity, is very hard. To tell you the fact, is very hard, because I've been doing positive music, and I can say even the stream on YouTube, some is almost 6 years, and I only got only 5 views.
Mm-hmm.
Like 6 years, and it's only 5 views,
Wow.
because the message in the music is positive. But when you try to do music that promote, like I would say, trash, or maybe just the views it carries, people,
Mm-hmm.
people like to listen to those things more than you trying to give them the good message, trying to make them conscious. People are not ready to deal with such things. So sometimes I do backslide a little bit, because I
Mm-hmm.
just want to join in with the crowd if I can pull some of them to my side, because it's not easy,
Right,
because
right.
an independent artist without no label, you doing your own thing, it's not easy.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
you
Same
have to
here.
learn a little bit of tricks just to get some streaming, so that at the end of the month, DistroKid or maybe SoundCloud can send you some penny of dollars, so that you
Yeah.
can you can spend to know how what you are
Yeah.
doing is fetching you something. But if you try to put out only positivity,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people are still asleep, and they are not ready to be awake. When you are awake, you want to awake someone. It feels very difficult. Like someone
Yeah.
is drawn in the sea, and you want to save the person. If you are not careful, both of you just straightly, you just. So sometimes I switch a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
just to get a little bit of the market. I just dodge in there, play some tracks, but I would just try my possible best to share 2 or 3 messages that will, with some positive vibes, I'll put it inside, just because people are not ready to know what they are consuming. They just follow
Okay.
the trend. If
Right,
the
right.
beat is okay, they don't care what you are saying. Only if the beat is okay, if the
Right.
trend is going, if
Mm-hmm.
the frequency is good for them, they just follow. They don't mind what the words that you say inside. But music is all about the words that you put inside. I know the beat
Yes.
does a lot, but words are very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Words are very, very powerful.
Yes, it is. Wow. So what about Karma? You sent me Karma.
Yeah, Karma is like Karma has been a track that I worked I worked on with uh Jamomali.
Mm-hmm.
Jamomali sang the chorus, I did the rap, I made the beat, and the beat was mixed by an engineer in Ghana. His name is
Mm-hmm.
called Eyo Sandboy. He did a very good job on Karma.
Mm-hmm.
The track Karma is one of my favorite songs. Even it's one of the songs that I just reflect, listen. I play it a lot, because
Mm-hmm.
the words inside, if people can just dissect, people can just understand what I'm trying to say, the message inside, because even when you say karma is like throwing a ball to the wall, and it reflects back to you, like throwing a light to the mirror, it will reflect back to you, or you standing in the mirror,
Mm-hmm.
see yourself inside the mirror. So karma talks about uh, like when the chorus say, them are wicked talks, hunts them thought we gonna do them harm, for the
Mm-hmm.
bad things they put us through. Them I know karma is not a fool, so them afraid, them afraid things them afraid things they did to us. Them afraid what they made that go through. Them
Mm-hmm.
afraid, because uh, I'm not trying to be putting myself into politics, or maybe trying to uh, remember people of the past. I'm not trying to uh, like it's an uprising song or it's a slogan for revenge. I'm not trying to preach that message, but I'm trying to reflect people's mind that if the things they put us through, like you are in a relationship and you start doing things, bad things to someone, You have to know that if it doesn't reflect on you, you have a sister, someone will do the same thing to your sister. That is the same as karma. Maybe you will not face the karma, but someone will face it.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like maybe in all the concepts, I just reflect a little bit about what the dissect, what is going on. Like we cannot hide, or we cannot just say that, oh, we don't know what is going on. We all know what is going on. Like through the skin color has been a challenge, which we all know it's a label. But as who can tell that? Because all these are labels that they have given to us, and we have consumed it. So we thought, let's put it in the way like black and white. When you sit down and think in the history books, what we read back home in Africa, what our ancestors passed through, and you sit down, you see that if we blacks, imagine if we come together, if all blacks come together as one, just imagine. Just let's sit down, and just give a little thought of it. Like if all blacks from Australia, from Canada, Germany, all blacks decide we are tired, we are going back to Africa. Or if not Africa, all blacks, we are trying to get a unification. We all want to come together, all blacks. Just imagine that. Just think about that. What will really happen? What will the change be? Let's even all blacks decide now we not consume anything which is not being produced by a black person.
Powerful.
You understand? If you decide that if your thing is not produced by a black person, we are not going to consume it. We only consume things made by blacks. We are going to wear things made by blacks. We are going to everything made by blacks. Just imagine what will happen.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I was just trying to reflect the minds of people to know that when we come together as one, as unity, because they use division to destroy us. If you want to destroy a group of people, you have to use division. You have to create confusion. When there is confusion, like when you see ants going and you just do a little bit to them, you say everyone wants to go to his place until they meet again and they try to be on the same line.
Wow.
If we don't meet, we don't connect together and be on the same line, what a lot of I would say the black leaders, the black freedom fighters like Kwame Ture, like Khalid Muhammad is one of the person that I admire very much. Dr. Khalid Muhammad is one I just love listening to that man. I just love listening to that man. I just love how he speaks. Sister Soldier. I just listen to a lot of them. Just to Marcus Garvey, to mention a lot. I just like listening to things that will reflect you, that will energize you to tell people that a time will come that all these things will happen one day. A time will come that even we blacks, we say enough is enough. Now we are tired. Now a time will come, but we can't say it's today, tomorrow, the next day, but there must be a move. We have to start and someone will finish it. If we don't start, no one is going to finish it. So karma talks about a lot of things. Because if you see Africa and imagine the whole world, everything that is being used, I would say, not saying 80% of it comes from Africa. But Africa is the poorest country on this planet.
On the planet, yeah. Well, continent, yeah.
Yes, Africa is rich.
Yeah, rich minerals and everything.
But the people inside are poor. You understand how things connect. It's not that the country Africa is rich by its own, but the people inside are living poor. But we produce everything in this world. We produce 70% of it, not to say 80% of it. And everything in this world, we blacks consume 85%. We consume a lot. You understand? So imagine if we all comes together as one, if we
Mm-hmm.
all have one mindset, if we all decide, that would be a great change. But we still keep on preaching. Bob Marley did this part, Peter Tosh did this part, Lucky Dube, a lot of artists preached just to reflect us, just to keep us going. That change will come, but nobody cannot say it's today, tomorrow, or the next. But surely that change will surely come. So Karma, if you listen to Karma, you listen to the West,
Mm-hmm.
you sit down and it will reflect you. It will just bring you back to your thoughts. It will let you know where you are. It will advise you. It's just an awakening track. It will awake you. It
Mm-hmm.
will it will make you think outside the box.
So, what's your perception of African Americans over here in the United States?
Oh, African Americans, I would say my perception about them, or what we back home think about them. To me, we think they are our brothers. They are our brothers, and we think with the help of them, Africa can become one of the greatest continents. Africa will become one of the powerful continents in this world.
Mm-hmm.
If our brothers from America, from the States, from Britain, from France, from Canada, imagine, because them are the doctors, them know the machineries, them do the medicine, they are the scientists, technology wise, music wise, production wise,
Mm-hmm.
construction wise. Imagine if all of them decide to come back home. Just give a thought about it. If they said, "Oh, now we are tired, we will not stay. Even we want to go back home." Africa has a big land that can
Mm-hmm.
occupy everybody. Now, see what is happening. Even Chinese know, so they have started buying lands in Africa. Chinese know if imagine if all Americans decide to come back home.
Yeah.
If all footballers, black footballers, decide they will not play football in Europe again, they will
Mm-hmm.
start playing the football in Africa.
Right.
Just there is a lot that a change that can happen.
Mm.
But because our words, what we speak, does not reach the height, so nobody cares. You understand?
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Only few people who are deep, people who knows what is going on. When they listen to your track, they know, oh, this guy is preaching a positive message. Oh,
Mm.
what this guy is saying is very powerful. You understand? But if you don't have that space, if you don't have you have not up to that limit,
Mm-hmm.
what you say, nobody cares. Nobody even know you. You understand? Nobody even know you. So who cares what you say?
That's true.
Unless imagine if even you see Jigga putting it some of his verses telling us like he bought a flame for 5 million within 10 years it jumped to 10 million, 50 million, 50 million. That you can even decode it. He's trying that if we are in America, like now we cost 5 million, let's go
Mm.
back to Africa, start producing. You know what the cost will be?
Much lower, I'm sure.
So they all talk about coming back home to invest, but they will not say it directly. They
Mm-hmm.
just use some crafts just
Yeah.
to paint it to you because you cannot say it. Oh, let's go. If we go to Africa, we start doing business, we start doing our things. We can generate, we can do more things. No, but you have to craft it. When
Yeah.
you are open minded, you listen to
Mm-hmm.
their levels. You know that no, they are trying to tell you something. To buy something 5 million within some 10 years, it generates to this. That's
Mm-hmm.
what Chinese are doing. They come to Africa,
They're
Africa,
exploiting you guys. They
yes,
exploit
yeah,
exploiting.
like they come,
Mm-hmm.
they'll pay you less within
Yes.
a year. Someone who
Mm-hmm.
came with nothing, a Chinese who don't have anything, will be a millionaire within a year, a 2 year is a
And,
millionaire.
and I also read that sometimes they bring their own labor to Africa to work on these
Oh
things.
yes, yes, a
Not
lot,
even
a,
hiring Africans.
a lot. Because in this world, what there is a book I was reading. I don't know if it's called the book, the law. Let me check. I was reading a book. I really love that book. Let me check. I just want to have to get to the title of the book to be. I don't want to just misquote anything, just to say something out of context. I just I don't want to say. I was reading. I guess some books that I was reading that is very good and uh, is very powerful. Uh, I hope you can see this book.
Simple Justice.
Yeah, it's very big. It's very big. And there's another one that is law. I don't know. I just and there's also this book. I don't know the
Babylon
Babylon's
Banksters.
Bankers. Yes. There's another book that I was reading. I don't know where I'm putting it. It also is like it was written by a Japanese or a Chinese man, Tunju. I don't know, the art of law. Yeah, the art of war. I don't know if it's the art of war or the art of law. It just gives you how to strategize to do things. I don't know if it is the art of war. Yeah, art of war or art of law. I cannot find the book. I don't know where I've hidden it.
Wow.
That tells you how to strategize things, how things are being strategized, how to do things. You understand? The only sad thing is Africa don't have an army. You understand? Africa don't have an army. Africa don't have currency. Yeah, we don't have army. We don't have currency. That's the big problem Africa is facing. And everyone who is ready to do that thing will be cleared off, like Gaddafi was trying to do. And you understand?
Yeah.
Things never went well. So
right.
it's like we need strong people. We need brave people. We need it's only those who have, because those in Europe, those in the West, those in America, those in Australia, they have been with the white man. They know them. They have schooled with the white man. They are in the military with the white man. So it's you that you can be the salvation of Africa. As Makonek said the same thing. He said if Africa is not he said something. If we don't build Africa, then because that will give value to blacks, then there's nothing. You understand?
And
Africa needs to be built military wise and currency wise, because we don't have currency and we don't have military. There's no military wise in Africa. You understand? Everything is being handled by the West. So it's a big and a tough decision. And they all know, that if that move is being made, the system will, Africa will crash the system. They know that. They know. And that's why they know things that we can do that we ourselves, we don't know. Because you can just say where the civilization started. It's Africa. Africa started civilization. Then why are we poor? Where did university started? Education, medicine. So there is something that they know about us. They knew. We ourselves, we don't know.
Yeah, there's something about us,
Yes, we don't know. There are some value things they know if these people are given the chance. Because they know we have been kings and queens. We have ruled this world. So they know our potential. They know what we can do. So it's like all depends. We have to educate ourselves. We have to teach one to each one.
Exactly. We got to tap into ourselves as well. Tap into ourselves and get to know ourselves.
That's the best way. That was what I was saying. If imagine we come together, we start eating our own food, wearing our own production, our own sneakers. Everything being made is from a black man. Just consuming our money within ourselves. Just imagine. Just sit down. if we all blacks come together, open a bank for blacks. If you need money, you don't have to just let's have a thought of. But it will really come to pass. It will really happen. But I don't know if soon, later, or maybe around that time we're gone. Bob Marley said it, and it's still on. Everybody's preaching about it, so it means it will surely happen. But no one knows if today, tomorrow, and even them themselves, they know. They
Well,
know that
first,
the change is coming.
but first, gotta get your music out, man, because your music is pretty much saying all these things. So tell us before I let you go, because time is coming. Where can we find your music?
Okay, most of my music is on YouTube. You
Mm,
just you can just check me, Jahbless KSA, and you get my music. You can Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, Amazon. Now with the on the internet, just type Jahbless KSA and
yeah,
my music will pop up. So
yeah,
you type Jahbless KSA.
yeah.
Uh,
I'm a big fan of you, man. I'm listening to your
oh,
music. I love it.
thanks a lot, thanks a
And
lot. I
I'll
really
definitely be
appreciate. I
playing
really
some more
appreciate.
to keep saying those music, man, and so we can clear these young
Oh,
guys'
I
minds
really
out, you know?
I really appreciate because when you the more positive tracks people don't like it, that's
Oh,
if you
that's the
try to
perception, but people's actually listening, you know.
yeah that's true like I have
Eventually
a track
people still
that is
start listening.
yeah I have a track called Akabuland.
Hmm.
Akabuland that even I just heard that word from that was a guy said Africa is not the name Africa is not Africa was not called Africa. So I just started to make some research and say why Africa is not that name is not the real name for Africa, but Africa was called Akabuland. I said Akabuland. So why did we got Africa?
Hmm.
And if you follow to the story, you see that Africa is like somebody decided, oh, I was the first person that said there is a land here, so give it to me. So it was being given to someone who is called Africanus, a Roman emperor or something like that.
Dang,
And
I
I
didn't
said,
even know that.
what?
And that
Yeah,
didn't
it's
cross
true. You
my
can,
mind.
yeah. Just try and check. So
I
I was shocked, and I said, so we just been lied to. We've been calling out Africa. So it means it's like someone owns you. We just you saying that name means there's a lot of things that we ourselves we don't know.
hmm
So even I say, oh, and me to have been saying Africa. Even to say that Akabuland is even I cannot even say Akabuland because
Wow.
the name Africa has been a bell ringing in my ears.
Hmm.
You understand? And even the name Africa too, we were called the Eden place, where we were being at the Garden of Eden. All these being hidden, but it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not
Yeah.
easy to research and even just to tell someone that the name Africa is not the real name, but the real name is Akabuland. It becomes very difficult for someone to believe you unless you try to educate the person and tell him that Africa was a general's name, an Italian, a Rome emperor who was called Africanus. You can even Google it.
Hmm.
Africanus, the one that they gave Africa to him, like Africa is like his own share.
Oh, wow.
Like so let's put my name on it and it became
Wow. That's
Africa and we still pronounce Africa we
like
all
we keep
oh
saying it.
you
Wow.
understand but the real name is Akabulan or you can call it the Garden of Eden that was being even
Interesting.
stated in the Bible but because we don't research we
We don't
don't
read. That's the problem.
yeah
We
we
don't
don't want
read.
to read so
Mm.
it's like we all follow we are all being stereotyped so what they say then oh it's okay nobody wants to just dig and wants to know what is really happening or just to dig and know the truth people are not ready for such things people are not
Wow.
ready to do research and even the little bit you hear you have to be careful that you don't mislead people you
Right.
have to find out if it is true because if what you are saying is not true, it's like you are misleading the people. You're not, so everything is better when someone says a thing or you hear of something. You to also try and make some researches. Just do your research. Just find out what the person is saying is true. You understand? So
Man, I
I'll
would
use
sit
this.
here and talk to you all day, man, but time is coming.
I'll use this to say that let all our black brothers, our African Americans, if maybe you don't just want to come home, just come and build factories. Just if anything that you can do, you can come home, build hospitals. Just let's try and change the concept, the thinking of people, what they think about Africa. You understand? That's what we are aiming for. You understand? Because, and also I would say that our leaders are not helping.
Right.
Because a lot of people are willing to come back home to open things, but because how they have made the system choked to the extent that it only favors the Western. Even in Africa, they make the system choked. It only favors the Western people.
Wow.
It's very sad. There's a lot of things that is very sad. You understand?
Dang.
Because it's them that decide who to be president and who is not. It's been like it's a game. They just use us just for their games, and
Yeah.
you understand? Because people are still asleep, not ready to wake up.
There's a lot of people sleeping right now, man. A lot of people are sleeping.
Oh, there's
We
a
gotta
lot.
finish this
There's a lot.
conversation next time, yo.
Oh, thanks a
Yeah,
lot. Thanks a
time
lot.
is coming up. Yeah, I got someone
Yeah,
else scheduled. But we
okay.
definitely gotta talk again, man.
I
And keep
really
sending that
appreciate.
music, man.
I
I
really
love the music.
appreciate. I really appreciate.
All
I
right,
really
I appreciate
appreciate.
it, man.
I
Thanks,
really
man.
appreciate. Okay, thanks a lot.
All
I
right,
would like to say
Jahbless
that let
KSA.
everybody, yeah, everyone who is watching me, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Jahbless KSA, Jahbless KSA, and I'll try and bringing out more positive vibes. Because sometimes I like to because without the money you cannot pay your bills. So sometimes I
Right.
just shift a little just to do something what the system wants. Then when I'm getting the views, then I push out some educative also just to let you know that this part is distracting us, but this is the right part. I really appreciate your time, Nelson. I really appreciate, and thanks a lot for putting me on this show. I
No
really
problem.
appreciate.
Anytime,
God
yo.
bless you. God
You
bless
just
you. God bless
thank
you.
you. Thank you,
God
man.
bless you. I really
You just keep on saying that
appreciate.
music, yo. We'll do something with it.
Okay
Though.
then.
All right, man.
Okay then. Thanks a
Thanks,
lot.
man.
Okay then. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
That was Jahbless KSA from Italy.